So one of the great things about fermented food is it's really easy to add it to what you're already eating. You don't have to redo your whole diet to start getting the benefits of fermented food. And you don't have to sit down and eat a cereal bowl full of sauerkraut to get the benefits either. It's really meant to be eaten as a condiment. So that means you can start adding it to all sorts of things that you're already eating. So I have a whole bunch of examples here to show you how easy this is to get a little bit of fermented food with each meal that you eat. You can sprinkle it on a salad. In this salad, we've got all our normal lettuce and cucumbers and things, but then I've got fermented carrots that have just been sprinkled on top. And just those few carrots are going to give me plenty of probiotics with this meal. This is one of the funnest things, I think, because there's so many different ways you can do it, and that is making a rice bowl, or they're often called Buddha bowls. And you've got your brown rice on the bottom. You can add either a meat protein or a bean protein if you want, and then you just put on all your different veggies. You can have a mix of fresh veggies and fermented veggies, and then on this one, even the sauce is fermented, because one of my favorite things to do at the end of the summer when I've got a whole bunch of leftover peppers, we take our last harvest of the peppers, grind them up in the blender, and ferment them. And that's how we get this hot sauce. And so then we've got fermented hot sauce. And then you can have like your spicy mayo that you put on your sushi or your rice bowls that you've just put your fermented hot sauce into. Super easy to do. You can do a veggie wrap. This is such a great way to get tons of veggies in. And there again, you can mix your fermented veggies with your fresh veggies and have a delicious lunch. One of the things fermented foods does is it adds an acid taste, which there again in like Asian cultures is considered essential to every meal to have it properly balanced, is to add that acidic flavor. And you'll be amazed at how much more yummy your salads and your sandwiches are when you get that little pop of acid that you add from the fermented food. You can even just add it as a condiment to whatever you're having for dinner. This is just some chicken with a little bit of kimchi. This is how they would eat it in Asia. The kimchi with the protein for their meal. You're going to digest better. You have tons more flavor, benefits all the way around. Having a sandwich for lunch, so easy to just throw in some fermented pickles, right? The easiest one, we're all used to eating pickles. We're used to the flavor of that. We love them. You can make dill fermented pickles. You can make sweet and sour fermented pickles. Remember, the spice doesn't change the fermentation. So any flavor you love, and then super easy to just add to your lunch. This is one of the funnest ones. Here's the chips and salsa. In here, I've got our guacamole, our chips, and then I've got two fermented salsas. One's that's the tomato-based, and a green one, a salsa verde that I made with tomatillos. Either way, you make them exactly the same, and you've got all your probiotics, and it isn't canned and dead. It's alive and fresh, so you're getting all your enzymes and your vitamins as well. And then a really big in vogue one right now is avocado toast. Toast for breakfast with some avocado for your healthy fats, but just put on there a tablespoon of your sauerkraut, and the acid of the sauerkraut balances out the creaminess of the avocado, and you get your probiotics with breakfast. So it's just super easy. You don't have to make a huge change. You don't have to start eating a whole bunch of new foods. Just throw a little bit of fermented food into the foods that you're already eating, and you'll get all the health benefits that will improve your life.